Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, everybody? We're doing another game and gab. Oh, shoot, look at the chat. What's your favorite scary movie? Man, what is my favorite scary movie? Probably scary movie or franchise, because I think that would be different. We got support in here. What's going on, support? Support says conquest, please. Feel the wrath of Shao Kahn. Conquest is the way to go. Guess no stream happening? Because what? Sometimes people have a welcome thing on their screen for like 15 minutes. That was like 3 minutes. Edenia's Conquest. I don't think we get to see Edenia's Conquest in Mortal Kombat Conquest, the show. Though I believe we do see it in Legacy. True, that would be different as Ghostface. So, but Ghostface, to answer your question, I mean, that question can change depending on the day for me. I love horror. The last one I was really into In a Violent Nature because it was basically a similar Friday the 13th, and I dig Friday the 13th. I also really liked Sinners, if that's considered horror to you. What else did I like horror-wise? I mean, Child's Play is one of my favorite series or franchises. Gabo says, evening, folks. How you doing, Gabo? Am I saying your name correctly? Gabo? Not what I'm referring to. A Nightmare on Elm Street is my fave. Nightmare on Elm Street is amazing. Freddy, but what? How did you feel? Actually, let me ask you this. What is your favorite Nightmare movie? Which one in particular? Personally, as a kid, I find it the least scary, but I think I liked Dream Warriors the best. I thought Dream Warriors was so cool when I saw that. It was my response to his scary movie question. Oh. Support says, I remember watching a stream years ago where they said the stream will be starting, and it took 2 hours, not joking. That's what I'm saying. People do a welcome thing for a long time sometimes. Gabo says, yes, that's right. Okay, perfect. Nightmare 3. Nightmare 3. I think Dream Warriors might be 4. And 3 would be, I forget what it was called. Oh, that's gonna bother me, you guys. Hold on, I gotta look it up. I have to look up the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Dream Warriors. Okay, the third one was Dream Warriors. Okay. Yeah, that was my favorite one. That was the one where they could lucid dream. Oh man, it was fantastic. That wizard guy, I thought the wizard guy was gonna beat Freddy. Alas, he did not. But yeah, Dream Warriors was great. I didn't think Outworlders knew movies, let alone horror movies. Oh man. Support says, I don't watch scary movies anymore. Horror movies, not the actual scary movie series. Yeah, the scary movie series really took a dip in quality after like the third one. But But yeah, you don't like horror movies, man? I absolutely relish a good horror movie. Which is why I loved how much they had horror characters in MKX. Actually, before we get started, let's run. I want to do get an ending real quick, and then perhaps we'll start Watch Party Wednesday early. We'll see. Ghostface says, so can you tell me how to beat Raiden? Raiden. The Necropolis. Okay, we don't have Noob Saibot's ending, so let's get that. Let's just go in order. Oh, new Liu Kang is a gotcha. He can't beat Liu Kang. Movies are an Earthrealm concept. N, I believe you'd mean an Earthrealm concept. A-N. The Colosseum is our entertainment. That is some... That is some, that is some past level stuff right there. Ironically, as a kid, I was more scared of Jason than Freddy and Chucky. I wouldn't say that's ironically. I think people are afraid of different slashers for different reasons. It's easy to just beat the crap out of you. Easier said than done. Alright, don't judge me, you guys. We're going on beginner. But yeah, Jason, I can see why you were afraid of him more. Have you seen In a Violent Nature? Oh man, it is such a cool concept for a horror movie. Excuse me, you guys. I didn't want you guys to hear me gulping and sneezing and whatnot. So, In a Violent Nature, check this out. It is a typical slasher movie, but the entire movie is through the perspective of the monster. Instead of following the good guys, it follows the monster, the killer. And oh man, it was a lot of people, or some people said they didn't really like it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. Oh, I don't know how to use this guy. Let's look at the moves real quick. Let me just get a bread and butter. What can butter my bread here? Okay. Evil Twin. Okay, I see. Okay, let's try that. Okay, I like it. Oh, and then we can cancel into that. Alright, I like it. 22%, we can deal with that. Oh, whoops. Support says, a plot hole that still bothers me today is that Jason died or drowned as a kid. But as an undead, he's a grown man. Well, there is theories that he did not actually die as a child. No, I never heard of Violent Nature. Okay, it has a kill in this movie that is a Mortal Kombat fatality. It is such a fantastic kill. Strange Darling was another really good movie. If you've never seen Strange Darling, and you're into something that is really, really interesting, it will test your conceptions about what the movie is about. I would suggest not reading anything about it, not watching any trailers or anything. Just go into it as blind as you can, and the movie is better the less you know about it. But yeah, Stranger Darling, fantastic movie. Best not to think about. Enjoy killing Gage. Enjoy using Raiden as a punching bag. Hey, it's me, Goku. Strange Darling. Yeah, Strange Darling is dope. It's about. I'll tell you this much. Okay, this won't really ruin it. It's essentially about a serial killer, and that's all I'll say about it. But just watch the movie. Don't look up anything about it, and just have a great time. It's great. It's maybe about a year or 2 years old now, so you should be able to find it streaming somewhere. But yeah, man, oh my gosh, I didn't know what I was getting into when I watched that movie, and I was just so pleasantly surprised. He came back as a zombie at the end of the first Friday the 13th, and he still looked like a kid. Yes, he did. But the thing is, okay, so a lot of things in Friday the 13th support is, and I don't know why they have the propensity of doing this, but at the end of movies, they'll have like a jump scare moment that is up to your interpretation if it happened or not. Because if you remember, at the end of that, like after you see him as a kid, right? After he pulls Homegirl into the water, the next scene, she's completely fine. She's dry, and there's people around her, and she's like, where's the kid? And then they're like, what kid? And then she says, oh, well, he's still out there then. But was that real, or was that something that she was just like, was that something that she was just, I don't know, having some sort of psychotic break about? And Friday the 13th does that in a couple of different films where something happens at the end where Jason kind of comes back. But the character and the way Jason is in the following movie, it doesn't coincide with the last scene that we saw. So was it something that actually happened, or was it something in the minds of the survivor? And it's just kind of left up to interpretation. So maybe Jason he was never that kid that we see at the end of the first movie. It was confirmed that he survived. It was always said he died. It was never confirmed that he... Right, but they don't confirm it one way or another. They just say that he... The legend goes... So Friday the 13th is all about the, campfire stories, and how these stories... It's like a game of telephone. How these stories alter and change with every time they're told. So nothing is confirmed because it's a campfire story about the legend of the kid who drowned in this lake. But no one knows for sure. No one who was there is alive anymore. So there's no one who can confirm that Jason actually drowned at Camp Crystal Lake. And I like that about the movie. I like that it's something that people can like debate, and we can look at other films to see how credible that is or not, and kind of come to our own conclusions. But either way, whether he drowned or whether he didn't, because in the second movie he seems very much like a regular guy, right? I think the third, well, he gets the hockey mask in the third movie, and then Let me see. I think it's the fifth one. Is it the fifth one where it's not Freddy or it's not Jason? It's someone impersonating Jason. And then after that one, he comes back to life, but with a bolt of electricity, and then that's when he becomes like the zombie-like character. So before then, he just seemed like a regular guy. So that's what kind of makes me think he didn't die. Oh man, I'm behind on these comments. Would you rather Wednesday? Yeah. Did you see the thumbnail? That's what it said, sir. Secret. Who is Goku? He sounds like a wimp. Hey, Secret. We're talking about horror movies. Indeed. Watch DBZ. You'll see how televisions don't exist in Outworld. Outworld sounds terrible. Sub Slasher. Shao says, and I don't watch rubbish mortals. Crab people. Reptile. Don't make me laugh. It's more realistic if Jason in every Friday the 13th movie was just a bunch of random serial killers pretending. Only one movie did that plot. Correct. Only one movie did that plot. I can't even talk. And people hated it. They wanted Jason back. And the very next movie, they brought him back. Very much like Halloween 3. Now, a lot of people don't like Halloween 3, but as a kid, ooh, it freaked me out. I thought it was a pretty good movie. One second, you guys. Hold on. Ghostface says the history of Bihan and Havoc is interesting. It's not interaction. Oh, it's not interaction wise, but design wise and how they end up. What do you mean by that, Ghostface? Making each other. Bihan and Havoc? Interesting. What are we doing for Watch Party Wednesday? Well, the poll, according to the poll, it looks like Conquest is winning. So it looks like we might do that. Who is this Jason you speak of? Did you not see the reports? He was an MKX, sir. The New Beginning had the copycat false Jason. That's the one. That rubbish. And I think it was like the guy who, like, the, why can't I spit this out? It was the ambulance worker guy or a firefighter, something like that. It's been forever since I've seen that movie. But yeah, The New Beginning was yuck. And I feel like everything attempts something like that, because Friday the 13th, the second one, I believe, was like, it wasn't really Freddy. It was like Freddy, someone that was like trying to be Freddy almost. And then at the end we get Freddy. I don't remember how that one worked, but I remember that was somewhat disappointing as well. And then it's like, bring back Freddy, you guys. What are we doing here? Oh, we should have done the Freddy ending since we're talking about horror. Ooh. He's still alive? That does no damage. Jeez. Havoc started as a design for Noob, and in MK1, Havoc created Noob. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know about him starting as a design for Noob. Shao Kahn watches Jason unstoppable and canonically can beat Liu Kang. I guess in his ending he does beat Liu Kang and become the ruler of the... Well, does he rule? No, he just strangles Liu Kang. Want to hear a dark joke? No. Secret, I don't. If Jason survived drowning, then WTF is Mama so mad about? Well, I think she thought that he drowned. I think everyone thought that he drowned. That's probably what the deal was. But then it turns out that he wasn't dead. He was just like in hiding or something in the woods of Camp Crystal Lake. But because the camp shut down, you know. Where is his? Oh, okay, that's not what I want. Ugh. Oh, reptile, you rubbish reptile. Oh, you spit on me. Okay, we gotta play it like that. Oh, I forgot about that cheapness. Yeah, we're gonna bully him in the corner, you guys. Ooh. Okay, let me see here. Rubbish. Don't make me laugh, secret. Pamela, aka Jason's mom, is indeed she is. She is reptile. The movie with the fake Jason has parallels to the first movie, because I think whoever fake Jason was had a son who died like Jason, minus drowning. I don't remember that, but that might be true. I remember a lot of those movies, they wanted to do like a mystery aspect to it. So, like the first Friday the 13th really plays like a who done it or who is doing it, I guess. So I can see that, you know, they wanted to try to go back to those roots in some of those movies, but eventually those slashers just become slashers. Like Child's Play originally was, they wanted you to believe that that Andy was the killer, even though they opened the movie with the voodoo. It doesn't make any sense if you're gonna if you're gonna open the movie with that. But anyway, yeah, they kind of wanted to make you think that maybe Andy was the one that was doing the killings. And apparently the first movie, or the movie that jeez, I can't remember his name. Oh man, that's gonna bother me. But the original creator of Child's Play was gonna do the movie was gonna be called, I think it was Batteries Not Included or Blood Buddy, something like that. And the killer essentially was going to be Andy. It was gonna be Andy's inner rage that brought the doll to life and killed people that Andy was angry at. And the producers were like, nah, put a voodoo killer instead. Reptile wins. No, he does not. Friendly faces everywhere. What? Humble folks without temptation. Oh. Wait, what? Wait. Friendly faces everywhere. Humble. Oh, that's South Park. That's what that is. Come on down to South Park. Behind. Hurry up, mortal. My time is short. Man, Shao Kahn has... Well, I guess Reiko, you got a lot of business to attend to, huh? Ooh, he blocked too... He let go of block too soon. Okay, rubbish. Shao, you can't rule perfection after all. You don't want to steal Liu Kang's soul. You can't rush perfection. Remember, a single atom of rubbish will take away your speaking privileges. It absolutely will. Excuse me, you guys. I also heard originally Andy's blood was going to help Chucky to life. Yeah, Andy. So apparently the doll was gonna be like, it would bleed, and you'd have to buy like, like band-aids and stuff like that to get more money out of parents, and kind of like dolls, you would buy diapers for them or whatever. So the doll would bleed, and you have to buy that stuff. But in the movie, Andy was going to then mix his blood with the blood of the doll, and then that would bring him to life. Ambark, what's going on, Ambark? Oh, man, I was looking for that. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, we're gonna mug this guy in the corner. Oh. My second favorite noob is a noob. No, he isn't. Especially in MK1. Is he? My second favorite character. Oh, who's your first favorite, Ambark? Oh no, glad that did not happen. Oh, with Child's Play. I actually think it would be interesting. I would like to see that movie. A long time without seeing your lives. Oh, has it been a long time? Well, my favorite, depending on the game. Okay, I see. Ooh. This man is taking my own form against me, huh? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yes. Wow, that delay wake up is long. Ugh. Gabo says my favorite is Liu Kang. Nice. Noob Saibot. No fair. You can't use Shadow Clone to cheat. But out of the ninjas, Sub-Zero. Okay. Do you like Bihan or Kuai Liang better? Zombie Liu Kang though. Oh, Ghostface. Zombie Liu Kang is your favorite? Who's worse, Eric Cartman or Shang Tsung? I would say Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung has the ability to actually hurt people. Cartman got beat up by what's that girl's name? The girl character laid the smackdown on Cartman. My favorite ninja is the OG3 plus Katana and Jade. Oh, okay. I used him to injure Goro. What? To death? Could recruit him back to my side. Is that what happened? Gabo says Kuai Liang. Kuai Liang, the good ninja. The good Sub-Zero, I should say. Ooh. So with that being said, you know what's interesting? Are we gonna get Kuai Liang in the new movie coming up? I actually think there's too many characters in this new movie. I think there's too many characters to really do them justice, because if we think about it, we got Johnny Cage. We know he's going to take up a majority of the screen time, right? We have Kitana. We have Jade. We have Noob Saibot. You know, all these characters they have to establish at least. I feel like this movie is going to be either they're all going to be underdeveloped or the movie's going to be super long. What do you guys think about that? Wendy, yes, Wendy whooped Cartman. Gabo, you're absolutely right. Wendy Testaburger, there you go, secret. Wendy made Cartman look like You know exactly what she made him look like. She made him look like a 10-pound bag of monkey crap stuffed in a 5-pound bag. Wait, hold on. This is going too quick for me. Loki, I wish Noob Saibot was his own character and not Bihan. Adds more mystery. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that ending was such a jaw-dropping ending. But when we didn't know anything about him, he was more mysterious, yes. Ghostface says, no, my favorite is depends on gender, male, Shang Tsung, female. Could change between Melina and Kitana. Okay. By the way, I may or may not fractured my hand, so I might not do one. Oh my gosh, what happened to your hand, man? Good question, probably not. According to MK Tournament Edition, GBA version of Deadly Alliance, Noob Saibot bio says Shao Kahn hired him to attack Goro. Oh, really? Interesting. Save it for the next movie. Zombie Lou is one of the best versions of him, though. Really? What makes you say that? Why do you like Zombie Liu Kang so much? That's what I wanted, but I feel they will save Kuai Liang for MK3, and that's probably where Liu Kang will be the hero. You don't think Liu Kang will be the hero in this movie? So I agree with you. I think saving Kuai Liang for the third movie is a better thing to do. But I think Liu Kang is actually going to be the hero in this movie. I was watching MKX Story yesterday with my sister, and she gladly said she likes Scorpion in Sub-Zero human form. I thought she couldn't. I mean, they're dope in their human forms. Kintaro, that rubbish. That is correct support. I feel like is Cartman is an anti-hero? No, Cartman is a villain. Cartman is a villain. Cartman sounds pathetic. Maybe I can use to manipulate him. Even pathetic individuals serve me best. Oh gosh, terrible. Let's say a lump, some of metal fell on my hand. Ay ay ay. Well, get well soon, sir. Don't strain it. I don't think Liu Kang will win. Oh, Liu Kang's gonna win, especially if he fights Shao at the end. Liu Kang been a side character in the movie since Scorpion's Revenge. Yeah, from the way it looks like in the trailer, they make it look like it's Johnny, but I think it's Liu Kang that's ultimately going to beat. I mean, really, it shouldn't even be Shao Kahn, right? It should be Shang Tsung. Should be the we should just see Shao Kahn beat up Jared and maybe intimidate some people, but the tournament should be Shang Tsung, because this is the first tournament. This is not the story of MK2. Sit down. But, you know, time will tell. I wanted Liu Kang to be the hero in the MK2 movie, but without spoiling anything, I hear that won't be the case. And it's largely a Johnny Cage and Kitana movie. Interesting. Shang Tsung is pathetic. Jeez. Which is my point. I mean, I really hope that's wrong. Because, I mean, if we're going the Johnny Cage as the hero route, I mean, okay, I guess. So Johnny is the champion this time, and he beats Shang Tsung. Does Shao Kahn even enter the tournament? Like, do you have to even fight Shao? Oh wow, he couldn't block, but he had armor. Sit down. No. King Rubbish. Can he truly withstand me? Shang is a clump. A chump who can't even beat a what? Really, MK2 should be a Liu Kang and Johnny Cage flick, with Liu Kang beating Shang Tsung in the tournament, and they established Liu Kang and Katana's relationship. Yes, I agree with you, Gabo. But if that's not what they have in mind, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Shinnok is also a chump. What? He got beat up by a human. What do you mean? Everyone gets beat up by a human. Shao Kahn got beat up by a human in Liu Kang. Shang Tsung got beat up by a human. They all get beat up by humans. Junie, look at this guy. Oh my gosh, that's Juni till he dies? Whole lot of great. I couldn't do it. Whole lot of gaming slash Twitch, and a whole lot of gaming slash Twitch, a whole lot of gaming what slash Twitch. Is that who that is? Kintaro Goro Motaro. Junie. Actually, Liu Kang did win Battle of the Realms. That is true. That's a good point. But that movie's kind of a mess. It's not even kind of a mess. It is a mess. It's a complete mess. They crapped the bed with Battle of the Realms. At least the end. The last third of that movie is just, what are they thinking? What's up, everybody? Noob ending, huh? Yes, I'm getting noobs ending. Liu Kang has beaten Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung multiple times. They probably not gonna do the same thing again since we already seen it. Perhaps, but I mean, just because it's I feel like everyone, or that's not fair for me to say everyone. I feel like there is a demographic of people that just want to see the same thing over and over again. They don't want to see a change in the story. I mean, they're going nuts over Jade's bald head already. They haven't even seen the movie or her performance, and they're already upset because it's not exactly the way it used to be. So, about we seeing it already, I think there's a large portion of people that just want what they've already seen. Shang Tsung is useful to me. That's what I keep. They really did. They tried to do too much. Yeah, with the end of that movie. Yuck. Scarlet and Melina serve you better. Oh, Scarlet and Melina serves you better. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that. Oh, but is that your son though? The last 1/3 of the movie is just MK in a nutshell. But the kid is not my son. Okay, I'm glad you established that. So you're saying he will die by my hand? No, no one's saying that. In a weird way, Gabo says, Battle of the Realms was to Scorpion's Revenge what Annihilation was to MK95. Hilarious. But the thing is, Annihilation was a stinking hot piece of rubbish from the beginning. I feel like Battle of the Realms, actually, there was some cool stuff in the beginning, in the first half. I really like the idea of like Shao Kahn interacting with Raiden and the Elder Gods, and there was a lot of good, the fights were pretty cool instead of just the dancing moves that Annihilation did. But I get what you mean. It's an inferior film compared to the first one. Sit down, Shao. Ooh. The pile driver. No! Okay, well, I'm dead. Some support says some people like Asian Jade from Annihilation when they used to hate it. Now they like it because they hate Baldhead. You know, I agree with you, but the only part I don't agree with you with is, for as much criticism as that movie gets, I've never seen anyone give criticism to the fact that Jade is Asian in that movie. It felt like most people just accepted that. And maybe it's because the rest of the movie is just so bad and her performance is pretty good. But I personally have never seen any hate to Asian Jade. Poopy face. Yes, indeed. Time to beat up Shao Kahn. Oh, wait. Earth was created in 6 days, so shall it be destroyed. How do you know that phrase? Terrible. What did you folks think of the 2021 MK movie? I thought there was some potential there. I mean, there was some stuff that was done that I just feel like didn't have to be done. Like at the beginning, did that creature have to be reptile that they killed? Did it have to be Goro that they killed at the end? And I think everyone just didn't want Cole Young, especially Mortal Kombat has so many characters that you could use, and to create a new one just for the movie just felt kind of ugh. But the beginning, oh my gosh, that opening scene with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, oh my gosh. My gosh, it was beautiful. It was a thing of beauty. In fact, the way the entire time that they handled Sub-Zero in that movie, absolutely phenomenal. Like when he was walking down the street and just like raising the ice and crashing it to the ground just to intimidate. Oh my gosh, just chef's kiss. So there's a lot of cool stuff. And then Arcana, what are we doing? Like sometimes things don't need to be explained. Like it's okay to just have something be just like a mysterious thing. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, the movie is well acted. The movie looks great. We got some of the, as far as movies go, it was like the most bloody. We got to see legit like fatalities, like Kung Lao and against Natara and stuff like that. Like cool stuff. I don't like how Shao just outright killed Liu Kang without a fight, but when I first saw it, I think I was a little disappointed that there was no tournament, or we didn't even get any like nothing at all for the tournament. So I was kind of disappointed, but maybe watching them back to back would make me like it more. Oh yes, and Kano was phenomenal. Jade Annihilation didn't even act like Jade. She acts more like Tanya. Yeah, I agree with you there. Earthrealm can't make good movies about my realm. I wish Cyber Sub-Zero's possessed look and MK9 ending wasn't out. Oh yes, Ghostface. That outfit looks dope when Shao Kahn possessed him. Yes. Secret. I don't know I don't know what's up with that. The two things about 2021 movie that sucked is Cole Young and Arcana. BS. Scorpion versus Sub-Zero element are legit some of the best things about MK 2021. Kano too. I agree, Gabo. I know that phrase because I saw it, and I am disappointed. Where is that phrase from? Embark. That phrase is from Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the movie. Cole was about as interesting as a blank sheet of paper. Oh, yeah, sandpaper, but yes, I agree. Real. I thought Cole Young was pretty cool, says Secret. Really? You know what? When someone can be optimistic about something, I'm really interested in that and trying to do that myself. So I'm glad somebody like Cole Young. MK2 looks better and bloodier, if I'm being real. I agree, it does look that way. Support says, you seen the YouTube talk show called Double Toasted? What? One of the people named Billy is the brother of the actor who played Jax in the 2021 movie. Really? I've never seen that, no. Been watching Double Toasted since 2015. I've never heard of that, but I'm going to look it up. I can listen to that tomorrow while I'm at work. Scorpion's Revenge isn't much better. Really? I enjoyed Scorpion's Revenge. I thought it was very good. Tournament Battle Royal. You know what? I think Scorpion's Revenge gives the best explanation of how the Mortal Kombat tournament actually works than any other iteration of of the Mortal Kombat tournament. I'm Mexican. Oh, okay. I didn't think you were, to be fair. But you know what? I've never seen your face. I've only seen you with the mask, so I wouldn't know. What they have an MK beat 'em up. You mean like Shaolin Monks? I would love an MK beat 'em up. Melina would have been perfect in Fortnite. Perhaps. I mean, she does shoot size, so maybe you might be right on that. I don't remember killing Liu Kang except during Armageddon. Did he? I wanted revenge. I think Rainbow Scorpion is cool too. Ugh, yuck. Scorpion's Revenge was solid. Yeah, I agree, Gabo. I like Scorpion's Revenge. Rio. Is watch party happening? Yes, we're gonna start as soon as I finish watching this video, or the ending. I'm just catching up on the comments here. They made Liu Kang gross. What? You mean when he was a zombie? Even better than Tournament in MK 1995. Yeah, they don't really explain how the tournament works in Mortal Kombat 1995. They just fights just happen, and then it's like the only rule they really establish is Raiden can't enter unless directly challenged, and then if one of them makes a specific challenge to fight someone, then Shang Tsung can make a specific challenge to fight someone else. And somehow that would have decided the tournament. Like the rules just didn't really make a lot of sense. But I think Scorpion's Revenge totally makes sense. They're trying to get to Shang Tsung's castle, right? Along the way, they fight other people trying to get to Shang Tsung castle, and also multiple realms can participate because Scorpion was representing NetherRealm. There's people representing Outworld, and then there were people representing Earthrealm. And then whoever gets to Shang Tsung's castle can fight the champion. And then if you beat the champion, then you are the winner of Mortal Kombat. That's how they did it in Scorpion's Revenge. And I feel like it's the most... It makes the most sense to me, anyway. Not at all, yeah. And I thought Battle of the Realms was bad till I heard Annihilation. And I was like, yep, there's that. We don't speak of that. Sizoth. What's up, y'all? The iguana is in the house. How's it going, Sizoth? Mortal Kombat Journey Begins was supposed to be the prequel to the 1995 movie. Oh, yes, I'm familiar. Only one person here has seen my identity. Oh, damn, okay. To be fair, Liu Kang also had the most fights in the tournament in MK95. True. Probably because Robin Shaw was the most trained fighter of the whole cast. Yes, and I believe the reptile fight was added in post because in when they did test screenings, they felt like there wasn't enough fighting in the movie. And then I think he was the only one that came back for a reshoot. So that's why in that fight, like, it doesn't make sense why he's fighting Reptile and Johnny Cage is just watching them. but he didn't come back for the reshoot. The tournament was not bad. I heard. Okay, you guys, you guys are moving too quick. Let me record this ending real quick, and then we'll move on to the watch party. Here we go.
Quan Chi should never have resurrected Noob Saibot, nor should he have enhanced his power to defeat Shao Kahn. The revenant he created had broken free of his control. Noob had secretly formed an understanding with a cleric from the realm of chaos, and opened for him a portal to the Netherrealm. Shinnok, Quan Chi, and the Brotherhood of Shadow were unprepared as the forces of chaos overwhelmed them, leaving the underworld severely weakened. Satisfied with his work, the cleric, Havoc, returned to the realm of chaos. Noob Saibot remained to seize control of the Netherrealm.
Alright, guys, so it looks like we're going to be watching Conquest. Man, you guys don't want to watch Legacy? It's kind of corny, but there's some episodes of Legacy I kind of like. Yeah, I'm here, a reptile. What a shocking ending. I have bad news. Is this bad news, Barrett? Hopefully that is not the bad news, Secret. Hopefully that is not the bad news. Legacy was alright. I agree. Legacy was alright. It was alright. Imagine a prequel in the movie not being at all consistent with the movie it's supposed to predate. Journey Begins had a lot of contradictions, like the Tarkatans. I mean, you know, writing is hard. Writing is hard. Okay. We're gonna pick up Conquest. And I think we've already seen the first episode now, so we can just start at... Okay, how many episodes are there total? There are 22 episodes of Mortal Kombat Conquest. I think we saw the first... Okay, I think we're on episode 4. I cheated on Ashura? What are you talking about? To be honest, I didn't know what to pick. Well, most people said Conquest, so we're going to do one episode of Conquest because these episodes are pretty long. This episode is 41 minutes. 22 episodes. Conquest never got a second season. I know. And that ending to Conquest, oh my gosh. The ending, I remember seeing that and I was like, there's no way this is how this show ends. It can't end like this. And then next week it was just the first episode again. And I was like, that's how the show ends. Anyway, if you know how the show ends, don't spoil it in the chat. Don't spoil it at all in the chat. But let me set up this room for Watch Party Wednesday. So what we're going to be doing now, Connie Quest, kind of like Johnny Quest. Stand ready for my arrival. Worms. Oh shoot. Connie Quest is coming in like a beast. The reason Jade is bald, Shao Kahn gave her a brutality. What? Okay, so check it out, you guys. This is what we're doing. For those of you who don't know, we do watch parties here. Watch Party Wednesday is for everyone. And then I do a watch party on Saturdays for members of the channel. What we do is I'm gonna put a link in the chat to a StreamYard room. It's kind of like Zoom, but you don't have to download anything. It's not an app or anything like that. You just click on the link, you type in your name, and you don't have to show your face, you don't have to say anything, but everyone gets brought to a room and we can watch things that YouTube won't allow, basically things that are copywritten. And that's how we've been doing Watch Party Wednesdays. So today we're going to be watching episode 4 of Mortal Kombat Conquest. I challenge you to MKX. Not today, sir. Not today. I deafened. What? Title card. You really think you're going to take me down? What is Connie Quest going? What's happening? Secret, every episode is 40 minutes. Yeah, they're long. I know. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to get ready here. Conquest. Episode 4. I stopped sending money for streams because years ago I almost lost all my money from YouTube. Oh, that's you know what? And I agree with you, Support. If you gotta handle your own business before you give money to anybody online. So which is why I never really ask to, hey, donate or give a super chat or any of that stuff. I don't. The fact that you guys are here and hanging out for me is enough, right? But I also want to give an incentive to anyone who does decide they want to donate. So that's why I do the second watch party on Saturdays. And if you don't got the money, believe me, I completely understand. Which is why I also make the tier levels are all the same. So if someone only has 99 cents to give, but you want to be able to do the watch parties on Saturday, you can give 99 cents. You don't have to give a certain amount, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I still donate $20. You did, and I appreciate that. But again, like I said, it's not something you have to do. It's not something that I'm asking for or stressing. But again, I do want to add a perk for people who do. So that's why. I'm just putting it out there. Once my channel goes off. Alright. Okay, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat. For those of you who want to come and hang out to watch Mortal Kombat Conquest, you can go to this link here. And then we're going to start in a couple minutes. But in the meantime, I'm going to end the stream here. And then head over to that. Dogman, guys, I'm new, I'm guessing. I'm now a Squid Game soldier. What do you think? I think get out, Dogman. Get out now. Squid Game, get out. When are the credits going to stop? I'm Mark. I'm sorry. I was saying something. When are the credits going to stop? Oh, yeah. Dogman, thank you for joining. We're actually ending the stream, though, Dogman. Even though I appreciate you stopping in. A Squid Game soldier. Yeah, get out. That's a terrible position. Terrible job. That's Corey, ain't it? You've been saying a lot of new people are Corey. You're paranoid. I get it. Too late. It's a permanent contract. That's hilarious. Anyway, you guys. Those of you who want to hang out and watch Mortal Kombat Conquest, see you guys later then. Okay, Dogman, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. All right, everybody, listen. Like I always say, time is our most valuable asset. So I want to thank you guys for spending some of your time with me here tonight. We're going to go over and watch Conquest. If you'd like to watch it, step through the portal and click the link. If not, then again, thank you for hanging out. And until next time, you guys, don't get beat up out there. Peace. All right, you guys, thank you for stepping through the portal. We're about to get this thing going. Give me 1 second here. Alright, you guys, we're gonna get started with some conquest. Now, before I get started, is there anybody... Oh, wait.